Okay, so as I've explained, I'll put all the details of the cement mix for the base and then for the actual butterfly in the description below. I put the cement into a tray. I then added 2 tins, 2 empty tuna tins, and put them, let's get the pointer happening here, and put 2 tins down here. Before I put the tins in, I tapped this tray over and over to try and get some of these bubbles out, and I did get most of them out. One of the mistakes I think I made was that when I took it out of the tray, the other side was really smooth. And that's the side that I should have used for my assembly to make it easier to write on. And you'll see what I wrote on it in my final photo. Hi, so now for the wings, I just laid down a silicone mat as I've explained before. I put a blob of concrete here, put a blob of concrete there, and I just patted it out until I got the wing shape. You can also use a drawing of the butterfly, which is in my PDF file, and the distance from here to about there is 15 centimeters, 6 inches, and then the length is around 25 centimeters for this particular butterfly. You can make smaller ones, you can make bigger ones. Once you make bigger ones, you do need to put wire in. The wire was not necessary in this particular butterfly, but I put it in anyway just so I could explain. If you want some extra strength, you can do that. But in a bigger butterfly, you would need to put wire all the way around the edge and a few pieces joining that outer edge of wire to keep them really strong. Remember, the wire is eventually going to rot, so you need to make sure that the actual wings are really thick. Now, for a much bigger, much thicker butterfly, I would let the 11 millimeter thick concrete dry, almost dry, spray it with some water, and then add another layer, because for a bigger set of wings, you're going to need it to be about 15 to 17 millimeters in thickness. For the assembly, I put this slab back into the tray, and I sat one wing, the other wing, which you can't see here in this photo, on the edge of the tray with a little bit of cement underneath it, and that's when I formed the body of the butterfly and put some wire in to make his antennas. Then I held this side of the butterfly up, this particular wing, pressed it into the edge of the body, and then on this side I added more concrete and made it like a sloping type of concrete, so it came up around the bottom of the wing and sloped down into the base. Then what I did was I got something big enough to sit on the base and just touching the tip of the butterfly so that it just sat there and stayed there for 2 days until it dried. If you forget to put these tins in for your candles, and what I really should have done is I should have drilled some little holes in this to make the candle more enchanting when it's flickering, but never mind, we'll do silly things. I'll drill them in later. But these tins are better if they go into the base. If you don't put them into the base, set them into the base, you can just slosh, and I've done some to show you. I did extra cement for security. Before the slab is completely dry, slash a bit of concrete into there. Now, if the concrete slab is already dry, sit the tins on some epoxy type glue and also splash a little bit of concrete and pat it in to the inside of the tin, not too much. And then you can drill the holes later. as well, as I said. And that's it. Soon I'll show you the finished product. Well, here's the almost finished product up here on the right. Sorry, on the left, my left, probably your right. And then here's 2 photos for you to have a look at it from a couple of different angles hanging out in my garden. This is a gift for my daughter. Next time, first of all, let me say, when you make something for the first time and you're making it all by hand and it's not a mold, when you complete it and you paint it, you see all the mistakes you've made. I could have done a better job on his body, and I think I would use both the smooth side of the butterfly wings and the smooth side of the tray, because then the writing, I would have been able to write more clearly and precisely. If this tin goes over here and I only have 1 candle tin, then all the writing can go here. This little hole here is to thread some tiny little fairy lights through, and so the candle being here could cause an issue with them. Never mind, I'll make sure I keep them up high and around the edges of the wings. They'll be battery operated lights, and then if my daughter wants to add other lights to it, she can. So there's my finished product and all my mistakes. Please like and subscribe, and you have a blessed day. When you wake up every morning, you should say to yourself, I am blessed and I am going to have a great day. Everyone I come in contact with today, I will be kind to. Now you have a blessed day. Please like, and remember, questions are very, very important because they help me improve. Plus, if you can give me any hints and tips, I'm open to them. Constructive criticism is the way we grow. Bye now.